I'm deciding to fuck your life up. Rick Ross, I'm gonna fuck your life up. For fun. There's a few times. This is not new. I do this all the time. I had a list of niggas.
Why would you want to beef with a rapper who shot a funeral video for another rapper? Or a rapper who told everyone, or another rapper who told the whole world on radio that you might be the worst rapper in the world?
Truly believe, and I'm not even exaggerating, this dude could possibly be the worst rapper in the world.
Or perhaps another MC who united all the gangs in LA and managed to have them all dancing on stage to a diss song that accuses you of being a pedophile.
And we're gonna take a group pic. We're gonna take a group pic this way. Everybody look this way. Come up to the front, fool.
In a rap beef, there are no rules. In fact, the only rules might be that there are no rules. So, these are the rappers that no one wants to smoke with. First, we have to start with the man who did have a funeral for the rapper he was beefing with.
Hey, what's up, yo? This is 50 Cent.
Well, in case you were confused about what you just saw, that was 50 Cent who organized and was weeping at, wait for it, Fat Joe's funeral. The year was 2008, and 50 Cent was beefing with Fat Joe. 50 then decided that he wanted to test who could sell more records if they both released their projects on the same day. Fat Joe's album, The Elephant in the Room, was released on the 11th of March 2008, and 50 Cent released his mixtape, Elephant in the Sand, on the same day. 50 then got a sound scan of Fat Joe's first week sales. The Terror Squad Leader's album sold just over 47,000 in his first week, while 50's mixtape had over 400,000 downloads in the same time. And because 50 had higher numbers, this led to Fat Joe's supposed funeral.
Hey, what's up, yo? This is 50 Cent. Fat Joe just passed away. SoundScan came out. And he sold like 46,000 copies. And now DJ Khaled is almost finished. He's done. Whole thing is over.
Beefing with 50 Cent is nothing like beefing with any other rapper. During this period, 50 was a menace, and some might argue that till this day, he still is. A beef with 50 Cent goes beyond diss songs. You simply never know what Curtis Jackson might decide to do. When beefing with Rick Ross, 50 Cent began a cartoon series, and he even dropped an episode every Saturday.
Yes.
Okay, well, let me hear you though, dog. You know what I mean? Spit something for me.
Started with a nick, then I seen 100 bricks. Started on the corner, now a nigga 106.
Yo, that's hot. That's hot. What's the name of that?
Boss.
That was hot. That was fire right there.
Yes.
Well, let me hear something again. Something real hot though.
Can't wait to pay your rent, Curtis Jackson, baby.
I don't like that one.
What, this one?
The one you just said. That one was different.
Nah, that ain't, don't say that ain't.
I'm in the game so long, I know heat when I hear it. We only signed like 2 artists while we down here. We already signed one already.
Hey.
So let me hear something again.
Who gives a fuck what a hater gotta say? I made a couple $1 million last year dealing with.
Yo, that's hot. That's all that's hot. All that. All of that. Everything you did was hot.
We the best! Boss.
And when beefing with DJ Khaled, 50 released a video of Khaled's mom sleeping on her job.
The car tires got stabbed out. Now you know, I know where you be. I just want to tell you what the psychic told me. I know where your mama house at. Now look, you can see. But I just want to tell you what the psychic told me. I know where your mama work at. Now look at her, sleep.
And also, during his beef with Fat Joe, 50 was supposedly rushed to the hospital because he listened to Fat Joe's music, because of how bad the music is. 50 Cent suffered from noise poisoning.
Money. I'm getting a bunch of money. This sucks. This sucks.
Thank you, man. Thanks. I knew you'd be there when I need you.
I'm on the ground, moving them cupcakes.
People who ride their bikes.
That works out to about $3,000.
I'm on the ground, moving them cupcakes.
You know, there's people all over the place. There's people playing the music, trying to work out.
I'm on the ground, moving them cupcakes. I'm on the ground, moving them cupcakes.
It's terrible. I mean, Fat Joe's record is the worst thing ever happened to hip hop. And it hurts bad because I love hip hop. I don't know what else to say. I mean, everywhere it's just happening all over the place. And it's because his music sucks so bad. It's gonna kill people. Don't listen to it. Please. Please.
These days, Fat Joe and 50 have reconciled and are now friends again. But for some rappers, they remain on 50's naughty list, and the beef still goes on till today. I mean, just ask Ja Rule how his career is going.
You had a beef with or have a beef with Ja Rule?
It's an old school. That's an old
But I understand that. But wait, I understand in October you did something to get back at Ja Rule.
Yeah.
And please tell the people what you did, because this is quite
I bought
extraordinary.
like the first 4 rows in his concert.
You bought the first 4 rows in his concert?
Yeah, they was like on Groupon for $15. It wasn't a big deal.
50 Cent is one of those rappers you simply don't want to beef with. It's almost like the man invented trolling. And just like 50, another MC that has recently become a man no rapper wants to beef with is Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick used to be everyone's favorite, a humble rapper that made classic albums, avoided the media, and lived a very private life. Well, that was until 2024, when he and Drake started going at each other. No one knows what exactly started the beef, but many believe the beef was probably started by this video.
This up and elevated too much?
Nah, I feel like that's it. It's like, you know, he's the new guy to love, and of course, I mean, rightfully so. He's super talented, you know. But thank you. But he's but he's like, you know, he is the underdog that's extremely hungry. You know what I'm saying? And he's doing his thing really well. And that verse was, he's giving people like moments, you know, like that verse was a moment to talk about. Are you listening to it now at this point in time? Okay. And then it was real cool for like, you know, a couple weeks. But like, if I asked you, for example, like, how does that verse start?
Oh, do you remember?
This was after Kendrick had that verse on Big Sean's Control that had the whole industry talking. Some people were of the opinion that Kendrick's verse was just about friendly competition, but you could tell Drake felt salty about this verse. This began a decade of sneak disses between both rappers. However, all of this came to a head on the 26th of March, 2024, when Kendrick dissed Drake on Metro Boomin's song Like That. This was when shit got real between both parties. Drake released his first diss song, Push Ups, and then released the second diss song, Tailor-Made Freestyle. Kendrick responded with Euphoria and 616 in LA. Drizzy then dropped his third diss song, Family Matters, which was perhaps his best diss song during this beef. But Kendrick Lamar made sure everyone forgot about it by responding in less than an hour with Meet the Grams, which was a pretty smart move from K-Dot. Kendrick ended the beef by releasing what became a smash hit, the song Not Like Us. Not Like Us is on track to become probably the best-selling diss track since Tupac's Hit 'Em Up. You could call this song the anthem for the city of LA, and you won't be entirely wrong. This song practically united the entire city, and Kendrick had all the homies dancing on stage, irrespective of what the color of their bandana was. Now, that is definitely not the man you want to beef with.
And we're gonna take a group pic. We're gonna take a group pic this way. Everybody look this way. Come up to the front, fool.
The worst thing that can happen to a rapper is when a diss track becomes a hit song, because that means everyone, including the clubs, will keep playing a song that is filled with disses against you. Kendrick's beef with Drake put him in this category of rappers no one wants to beef with. J. Cole was smart enough to avoid the smoke, and almost every other rapper will be smart enough to do the same. But while Kendrick's Not Like Us is a certified hit, this next rapper's diss track remains one of the most vicious rap songs, even after over 20 years later.
Goddamn, I'm glad y'all set it off. Used to be hard, now you're just wet and soft.
Can you imagine a diss track that is so good and wicked that the people it was aimed at didn't even know how to respond to it? Well, that's what Ice Cube achieved with No Vaseline. Ice Cube's No Vaseline was so good that NWA didn't know how to respond to the song. It's the hip-hop equivalent of a nuclear bomb, and Ice Cube left no survivors. Ice Cube's line, "Yo, Dre, stick to producing," is probably what inspired Drake's Metro shut your hoe ass up and make some drums. No Vaseline wasn't a diss song, it was straight up murder. It was after this song that Cube was recognized as one of the best when it comes to diss tracks. Trust me, no rapper wants that smoke with Cube, and just like Cube, Lupe Fiasco has had only one diss track, but one thing we learned from that diss song is to never play with Lupe's name. Lupe's beef was with Royce da 5'9", and if you know anything about Royce, then you will know that he is a lyrical titan. I mean, you don't get to do a joint album with Eminem if you aren't nice with the mic. But in his beef against Lupe Fiasco, Lupe made Royce look like a novice, because that's just how good the man is. Royce and Lupe's beef started from an Instagram live chat. The two were actually friends and even had a podcast together. However, after they got into an argument on the IG live stream, the podcast was canceled and Royce and Lupe were no longer friends. What's even more interesting is that Lupe actually predicted that he would easily defeat Royce in a rap battle and warned him that he doesn't want to go against a demon.
I don't want to do that shit personally, but if you want to make a professional fool of your motherfucking self running up against a demon, go ahead. Fuck you.
Who you talking to, man?
Royce released his diss track first, called The Silence of the Lambda. No one can deny that Royce's diss track was dope, but when Lupe responded, he proved that there are truly levels to this rap shit. Lupe's first response was when he did a freestyle on IG Live. Then he dropped his own diss track called Steve Jobs, and with the level of lyricism that Lupe displayed on this song, everyone knew Lupe already won.
To the masses, your songs are immemorable, your verses are impenetrable. I ain't even listened to that diss record, I only fuck with you cause your interview.
Lupe is on a level that not many rappers are on, and that's why he makes it to this video. But one of the few rappers who you can't deny is on Lupe's level, and many would even argue that he is better than Lupe, is Andre 3000. Have you ever wondered why no one has ever beefed with or dissed Andre 3000? Yes, you could say it's because Andre is a peaceful man who just wants to play his flute and bothers no one. But it's also because everyone knows just how good Andre is. 3 Stacks is one of the greatest of all time, and because of how nice he is on the mic, Andre is one of those rappers that it is incredibly difficult to pick out his best verse because the next one might just be better. Some might argue that his best verse is on Rick Ross's 16 Bars, where he absolutely schooled Ross on his own song, while others might prefer his verse on UGK's International Players Anthem. And some of you might think the one verse on A Day in the Life of Benjamin Andre is the best verse. You could choose any of these, and you won't be wrong. With Andre 3000, there are just too many verses to mention, and because of how good he is, everyone knows not to mess with him. And if you still have any doubts about just how good Andre 3000 is, just know that Andre was one of the first persons Kendrick Lamar played the Good Kid, Mad City album for.
Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my
vibe. What did he say to you after that? Because he actually, the video cuts off and he's kind of walking away.
Yeah.
So what was the conversation after that?
Stood on the couch, put his hand up, said, "This is golden." He's one of the first person I played the album for.
What does that mean to you to have somebody? I mean, he's like a legend.
Yeah, means everything, man. Just off the fact, I've been a fan since day one. So for him to say that I'm continuing, the legacy and the culture of just, the art, hip hop and making a body of work that stands out and actually means something at the end of the day. It's a very huge, accomplishment for me, confirmation of success, just in words. And yeah, man, I can relive the moments all day.
Stax is a once-in-a-lifetime kind of artist. Yes, Andre doesn't have a solo album, but Outcast have 6 critically acclaimed albums. Outcast is one of the greatest hip-hop groups of all time, if not the greatest hip-hop group of all time. They are one of the only 2 hip-hop acts to ever win the Grammy Award for Album of the Year. Everyone knows just how talented Andre is on the mic, and there are very few MCs that can match him. Andre's label's A&R, Kawan Prather, stated that everyone knows how good 3000 is. That's why no one dissed him, not even when Andre wore a sundress.
I wish somebody would diss him so we could really actually see it. No one's ever had the audacity to do it. To me, and again, this is me, the whole world is an invitation for somebody to diss him. Like, listen to that verse, and it's like, I wish you would. I'll throw the force at you. Like, whatever. It's like, it's almost like I need somebody to do something to make me have to do this. Because it's in there. But again, nobody's done it. I mean, it's a big undertaking. And plus, he never did nothing to nobody. So, just think, if nobody dissed him in the sundress, nobody's going to ever take that chance. Because, it's just, right. He's still the hardest dude walking around rapping in the sundress.
The next rapper is someone that once named Andre as one of the rappers he truly respects. He is the best-selling rapper of all time, and you can't deny that he is one of the GOATs. I'm talking about Eminem. On the song Till I Collapse, Eminem practically issued an open challenge to the industry, asking for any rapper to diss him while also name-dropping the rappers he actually respects. But of course, no one took the bait. M has had beef with the likes of Benzino, Cannabis, Ja Rule, Insane Clown Posse, Everlast from House of Pain, and MGK, just to mention a few. Most times, M's rivals are the ones who start the beef, but Eminem always smokes them. Slim Shady is one of those rappers who has never lost a beef to anyone. M was the one who branded Benzino the worst rapper in the world.
Truly believe, and I'm not even exaggerating, this dude could possibly be the worst rapper in the world.
Then he destroyed MGK on Killshot.
I got a cock back aim, yeah, bitch, pop champagne to this. It's your moment. This is it, as big as you're gonna get, so enjoy it.
Eminem then had his daughter diss Ja Rule and his kids.
What do you want to be when you grow up, baby?
I don't know. But I don't want to grow up to be like Ja Rule's little dirty ass kids.
Haley! Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Bring Daddy his Oscar. Okay. We're gonna shove it up Ja Rule's ass.
And sometimes Eminem even has his ops crying on podcasts. Trust me, no one wants that smoke with Marshall. So, which other rapper do you think should have been on this video? Let me know in the comments. Stay safe, everyone.